in my opinion, is the best hyper carry in the game, flying around top speed. It's just hard to hit.
Yeah, and Flandre actually has level 2. Might be Twisted advancing onto Raphael here in the mid lane, who's only level 1. He may actually get a flash here. There's actually Flash Twisted advance coming through. There's the sapling. Raphael taking so much damage. First blood now for Baka. Beautiful play from Snake.
You've got the Kalista, so all the Rens come through. That will do a lot of early game damage, not to mention 3 fairly tanky members, so they'll take that one away uncontested. You expect that from the lane swap?
Who's hanging out by the Grump, and this is going to be the second dragon falling in favor of Snake. Very, very early into the game. They've got a fantastic timing on this. Of course, took the first one at about 3.5 minutes. Both of these AD carries very strong at the old wave clear. Of course, Kalista has to get relatively close to that minion wave, so having nobody else there is going to be helpful. As Ella's going to land the Descents here onto Drizzle. The box comes through as well. Drizzle taking so much damage as Crystal trying to use the Martial Poise, but it's getting difficult. It's Amazing J. He comes through, but a beautiful Fate's Call going to knock him up and get him out of there as Kane was just hovering in the air for some reason. Death Sentence out of nowhere from Ella, and Crystal picks up the kill and now continues the onslaught. Flandre going to fall down. Beautiful polymorph as Crystal now has to get out of there. Double kill for Raphael. There's the gravity field to come down from Baka to disengage the fight, but Crystal a little bit over-aggressive in that one. The pink laser, my friend. Definitely working out here as Raphael actually going to go aggressive onto Baka here. Ella's hanging around, got those mobility boots. Oh my goodness, that gravity field was beautiful. Easiest death sentence of Ella's life. And Baka picks up the kill.
Yeah, they certainly look like they might and try and grab 2 objectives. No teleport coming through.
Yeah, Crystal actually does throw that one down, but Amazing J locks down the dragon. Nice flame trumpets just to try and get Snake out of there. As Ella flashes into the double snare as Amazing J now going to have to be very careful. Chaos Storm there as well, but he's still a gigantic horse in the middle of the fight. Cataclysmed out. And Drizzle trying to get some work done with that Absolute Zero, but not going to find too much. Flandre, he's found Raphael, but the Whimsy giving him so much movement speed. Flandre has to be careful. The rest of Snake are here. Death Ray, a lot of damage onto Raphael. Energy Pacemaker now need to get out of here because...
Confirm that is not Energy Pacemaker's base to the left of screen.
No.
However, it looks like they will get away relatively unscathed just going through the jungle. Although Flandre is still trying to corral them. Baka, both summoner spells.
Yeah, actually, running through their beautiful Flame Chompers and Energy Pacemaker are going on an excursion throughout the base of Snake, and they're actually going to
really values the home guys. There he is.
Yep, here he is. Glitterlance going to stop his party there a little bit. Zap actually taking off about half of his health here as Flandre trying his very best to hold on to this one. Kalista locking down that dragon. Drizzle taking so much damage. Absolute Zero only onto Beast there as well as Amazing J. He's falling incredibly low. Beast does eventually die as Kane managing to rip through the team, but now finds himself in no man's land. The flash forward. Crystal rends him to death. The double kill now for this Kalista as the Fate's Call comes down from Ella. And Shu, he has to get out. Raphael, no more mana left. And Snake, a 3 for 2.
The lane from base all the way into the top lane turrets, completely uncontested as the catch comes through.
Yeah, Shu taking so much damage from that Pierce as Ella's going to throw down the box. Fate's Call going to save his life as Kane can use those flame choppers. As Flandre, he's all the way in here as well. There's the horse into the backside as Crystal gets exhausted. He takes so much damage here. Is going to fall down, but they trade for the horses. The Chaos Storm ripping everyone apart. Energy Pacemaker get destroyed. And that looked great. I mean, they killed the Kalista, but you have to think that Baka doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, and this was the problem. We said that it was a 2 damage threat out across the whole of the team, and now they're going again.
Yeah, actually, there's the death sentence onto Raphael. Gets immediately exploded. Kane forced to use that flash to get out, and beautiful Howling Gale. We'll see whether it's actually going to be enough here, and it is. Vision over this wall here, and they're going to start up the dragon.
Yeah,
the Baron,
sorry. So they're starting up Baron, and they're ripping through it. Completely no vision, already at half health.
Cool. Super Mega Death Rocket does come through. Crystal does get feared up here as well as Amazing J trying to get the damage down. There's the Ren that takes down the Baron. Drizzle. There's an Absolute Zero, but not going to do enough here at all as Amazing J's going to get the Wild Growth. Kane picks up a kill there onto Kalista. Is going to die for it in response as Raphael. He falls down. Baka still at basically full health. Amazing J. Baka doesn't quite manage to land the E, but there's the gravity field, the death sentence, and Snake. That's a 4 for 1.
And this is why I was questioning the draft that came out of Energy Pacemaker.
Look at this amount of damage coming through from that Lich Bane. Just every time Baka hits it, so much damage. Energy Pacemaker doing their very best to try and stall, but they lose the second inhib without Andre zooming into the backside of this potential team fight. There's the Vengeful Maelstrom. Flandre just CCing Energy Pacemaker for days. Kane, he gets hit by the Death Sentence, but Ella finds his way in there as well. Twisted Advance, gonna get him amongst it as Beast trying to kill the Jinx, but he's not taking too much damage, does eventually go down. And Crystal, he's still alive at full health. Drizzle, no mana. Raphael is running so fast.
He's taking out the Nexus turrets. Snake going to pick up a game in very emphatic fashion. 17,000 gold is their lead. And that was very well executed.
Yeah, and we were waiting until the Snake that we knew and loved comes back, and they weren't here yesterday, but